Hello everyone. So this is me again. And since the coronavirus or the COVID-19 has been a hot potato as well these days, I decided to tell you some phrases to help you describe your illness or your symptoms if, God forbid, you have a cold or you feel that you have any of the symptoms of that disease. So first, what's the meaning of symptoms? Symptoms means the things that you feel in your body or shows on your body that tells that you have a disease. It helps the doctors to know if you have a disease or not. So we call it symptoms. So for example, I can say that I am feverish. What's the meaning of I am feverish? It means that I feel that my temperature is a bit high or very, very high actually. I have a fever. So my temperature is very high. Or I can say that I have a high temperature. So again, my temperature is not in the normal degree. It's higher than the normal degree. This is the first symptom. The other one that we might have, which is coughing and sneezing. Coughing like this is coughing, and sneezing like achoo. This is sneezing, okay? So if you are coughing or sneezing, this means that you normally have a cold. When you cough and you sneeze, you usually have a cold. So you can say that I came down with a cold. Or you can say that because you came down with a cold, you have a runny nose. Or you can say that you're having a sore throat. What does it mean, a sore throat? It means that your throat here hurts. Okay? So you could be coughing, sneezing, you have a runny nose or a sore throat, you have a fever or a high temperature. You can also say that I'm running a fever of 39 or 40 or whatever degrees. I'm running a fever, so means again your temperature is high. Or you can say that I have a touch of a flu. A touch of a flu means that it's not serious, not big. It's just like a touch, like you are just sick just a little bit, not much. Okay? You can also say that you are breathing heavily. Like you are breathing heavily. You cannot breathe in a normal way. Or I am short in breath. Which means again, you cannot breathe in a normal way. I can say that I have a pain in my chest. This is my chest, and I have a pain in my chest. Okay? So these are the symptoms that someone might have for a normal cold or a flu, or if God forbid, for a higher or a more serious disease. Okay? Okay, these are the symptoms, and if you have any of these symptoms or you have a cold or you have a bit of a flu, you can say that you are feeling under the weather. This is an idiom to say you are feeling sick. You don't feel well today. You are feeling under the weather. Or you can say, I think I'm going down with a cold. Okay? So after all these symptoms and scary stuff, how can we protect ourselves from catching any disease, and especially the COVID-19? We can protect ourselves by washing our hands thoroughly. We need to wash our hands thoroughly with soap and water. So I need to wash my hands more than one time a day, before and after food, before and after each meal, when I go in the street or not, when I am in a public transportation or not. And you need to use your sanitizers. It's a spray that helps you to clean your hands while you are in the street and you don't have access to water and soap. Okay? This is one thing. What's the second thing? Well, the second one is to avoid direct contact with people. You need to avoid direct contact with people. Like no handshakes, no hugs, and none of these things. At least keep your distance, like a safe distance from people you're meeting, if you have to meet people in the street or at work or something like that, if you're still going to work. And okay, after washing our hands and keeping our distance and using our sanitizers, what else can we do? Last but not least is that you need to cover your nose if you're going to sneeze. Achoo! I need to cover my nose with a tissue or something. And I need to cover my mouth if I'm going to cough, also with a tissue. And immediately throw this in the garbage. Immediately throw it in the garbage or in the trash. If I don't have access to tissues, so what I can do is I can cover it with my elbow. I can cover it with my elbow. Why my elbow? Because it's the last part you're going to probably touch during your day. But if you cover it with your hand, your hands have easily, you can easily use them again, eating or handshaking or touching your face or something like that. So, but your elbow will not touch your face and you don't eat with your elbow, so it's safer like that. That's it for today. Stay safe and sound till I see you next time. Bye-bye.